Hey, what's up, guys? It's Julio V again with another quick tutorial for you guys. This one's gonna be on the Lamborghini shot, commercial shot that I did a couple weeks ago. So I was hired by this company to kind of shoot. Well, the owner of this company to shoot his Lamborghini in front of his some of his jets in the air hangar, in an airplane hangar. So I don't have that much gear to shoot everything at once, especially like the planes and everything. As far as like lights, but you can still do it with one light, and all you have to do is you find a good spot where you want to shoot the car, the good angle, or if you're shooting a motorcycle, or if you're shooting um, any type of product with even a bottle. Like I've shot some bottles. I don't know if you guys have I'm pretty sure you guys seen some of my work that I did with like Julio Villa. I mean, I done Julio bottle, tequila bottle, and I did whiskey, and I shot them the same way with one light. And all I did is you set up your camera in one spot where it's not gonna move, and you have it set to remote to shoot with the remote, and all you do is just go around and place the light in different areas, and you just shoot every angle. Like for example, the car, I shot the top hood here, and if you see, I'm just gonna go scroll down those pictures here. Um, and I'll have the guy move. My assistant, he would just move to another area and shoot that area. And let me see if we can get another. See, now he's in another area. And every area, I'm trying to light certain areas, like just get every angle, like little crevice and stuff. Let me find some better angles here. Let's see. And basically, just he went all the way around the car, just lighting the whole car. Yeah, like here, I wanted some highlight. Basically whatever you want to highlight, you shoot. And if you do it with a large soft box, it just lights. It throws soft light everywhere in it, and then you know what I mean. And it just makes things look really, really, really nice. And basically, still going around the car. And I had him up on a step ladder so he can get up really high. You know. So this is kind of like a little cheat, but still, it works and it still looks good. And when I show you how I brought it into how I bring everything into Photoshop and blend everything together, I mean, you can't, you can't tell whether it was done with like 20 lights or one light. So any of you guys can do this. It's really easy. Remember, just set up your tripod. Make sure it's in one spot. You're not gonna move it, and I recommend shooting with a little remote. That way you don't get no camera shake. Because once you import it into Photoshop, which I'm gonna do right now in a minute, um, I'm gonna show you how to set the layers up where it just everything blends together as one shot. So okay, so here's a shot here. I'm lighting here. I'm lighting the rims, trying to get like little detail here on the rims, like there, and then I'm gonna light the back rim here, trying to get every little angle. Lighting the door, just going around the whole car. Let's see what else I got. See, we went in front of the car, trying to light the logo here in the front, lighting the other side. So basically, just went around, lit everything, and I also wanted to get splash some light on the planes, so we also splashed light on the planes. See that? I went splash some light on the propeller back there, and let's see the nose of that plane back there. Let me scroll down more. Splash a little light on that plane. And that's basically it. Just go around, shoot everything that you can think of. If you're doing a shoot like this, just shoot everything that you want light on. That later on you don't have to say like, oh man, I should have got this, you know. But just walk around, shoot the entire car, top to bottom, side to side. If you're doing a bicycle, I mean, if you're doing a motorcycle, do the same thing. And then what I do next is let me show you. So now let's just say, and I'm just doing a quick rundown of how I do it, because this type of editing takes a little while to put together, because you gotta, you know, it's very detailed oriented. So let's just say I'm gonna start from the hood, from when you start lighting the hood here, and then I'm gonna select, and I'm in Lightroom right now. Hopefully you guys are working in Lightroom also. And I'm not gonna get the planes, which are down here. I'm just gonna get the car, because this takes a little while to kind of open up in Photoshop. So I hold shift and I select all those. Remember, I grabbed it from the beginning of the hood of the car, all the way around the side to back again in the front. And then what you do is you right click, go to edit, and go down to the bottom, go to edit in, and then go down to the bottom where it says open as layers in Photoshop. And once you click that, and I already had it open up because it takes a little while to load, so I already had it open up. So then it opens up in Photoshop, and it opens up like this. Let me put it back to how it was. Boom. It's gonna open up all those layers in Photoshop, and it's gonna look like this here, how you see it here on the layers panel. So then once it opens up like this, you select the top one and then go all the way down to the second to the last one. Not all the way to the bottom one, just grab the top one all the way down to the second to the last, and you go to your blending mode and you hit lighten. Boom, and it's gonna blend all those together as if it was shot with one shot. So now what you got to do, and this is just a rough little tutorial I'm doing right now. I mean, because it takes time to go through every layer and kind of do this, but the way I do it is I go down to each layer, I kind of hide and show what's there, and then what I'll do is I'll put a mask on it here. And if I don't like something, I'll just paint it off. Make sure you're on black. Make sure you're on black. Select your layer. Just paint off whatever is there. Like these are all soft boxes. All this white stuff, they're all soft boxes. So I'll go down to the next layer, hide whatever's showing. Like I'll put a mask on it. Select black. Paint off whatever is there. Because basically, you're going around taking away all these anomalies that are hanging around, and you just want the car. So then I go down to the next one. See, that one was a little bit out of shot, right? So I don't want that. So I go down to the next one. Nothing's there, so leave that one. Hide and show, then I put a mask on that. Paint off that soft box there. And I go around, make sure there's nothing all around it. And I'm just doing a really quick run, okay? So usually I go and take my time, make sure everything's clean, because when you do a commercial shot like this, you want it super clean. Alright, so I hold the next one. Nothing's really happening, so I'll just turn it off. And I just go down the line like that. There you go. Go to the next one, show and hide. Put a mask on that. Paint off that soft box. Do it again. What else is there? There's a little light here that I don't want. Okay. Go down to the next one. Same deal. Put a mask on it. Paint away that softbox. And now you can see it's starting to look a little bit cleaner, right? All you got left is the highlights in the car, which later on you could soften up. I'm not going to get into all that detail, but I'll give you guys a little rundown of how to do it. But I'll just keep going here. So I'll go to the next one, show and hide. Nothing's going on there, so I'll kind of, well, that one's kind of giving me a nice little highlight here, so I'll leave that open. Or the next one, nothing's happening, turn it off. If nothing's happening, just kind of turn it off. That one's giving me a little highlight there, leave that. This one here, it's giving me a little highlight here, a little highlight here, we'll leave that. Okay, that one there is that big soft box on the side. We'll put a mask on it. And we just hide that. Oops. Make sure you right click and make sure your brush is on a soft. That is not, you know, the softness is all the way down here. Or the hardness, sorry, the hardness is all the way down. And you just want to pan away whatever that box is lighting up there. So I'm gonna paint all the way around it. You see that? Okay. Alright guys, so you know, I just kind of sped up I paused the video for a little bit and sped up this cleanup a little bit more because it, like I said, it takes a little bit long to kind of go in there and do it. I just wanted to clean some of the other stuff up really fast, and there's still little things that I could clean up, like around here, and little softer things here, like on the hood. Like I said, you don't want to leave any of these soft highlights, I mean hard edge highlights on anything. You want soft edges on everything. And that's basically it. You know, just make sure you do a nice cleanup and you're getting nice highlights wherever you want, and then, you know, later after you're done, you can do a little dodge and burn to kind of bring stuff out. Let me just show you that really quick. So if you add a new layer by hitting Shift Command N and then go to overlay, fill with 50% gray, and go to your dodge tool here, dodge, make sure you're probably like at 5%, and then what you do, you just go around, you start brightening things up here, like the hood, these little areas, highlights. Just make things look a little bit brighter where they should be. Like this highlight here, I could have cleaned that up a little better, but I'm just showing you guys a quick demonstration. I already did this once with my first draft, the first time, I guess, you know, and I don't want to do it again. It just takes a little time. So now with dodging and burning, I just go around and highlight things, like make things come out a little bit better, little details, you know, like the highlights in the seats, bring those out, little steering wheel, the little highlights in the rims, bring those out, these little edges, bring those out. This is with just some dodging, so if I hide it, see, and you can do the same with burning. Go to the burn tool and you make sure you down and just burn, oops, sorry, burn shadows. Like I said, this is a rough, very rough pass of this whole thing, but you guys get the idea, right? You can shoot anything with one light, whether it's a car, motorcycle, even a plane. I don't have the plane layers in here, or else I will show splash, show the lights the light splashes on the plane, which makes it even a little bit more detailed, So I recommend you guys try this out. Like I said, start with a bottle, start with a motorcycle, do something small first, and until you get the hang of this whole process, and then start moving into bigger things like a car. Do a classic car or something like that. Or if you know somebody with a really nice car, just ask them that let you shoot it. Just to practice. All right, guys. So if you guys have any questions, you can always hit me up on Facebook or Instagram. Go to my website, juliovillaphotography.com, and you can always send me a message through there. I'm always in touch if you guys have any questions on how to do this, or if you don't understand something, I'm always available to help. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.